Hi, I'm Ben with Slap Stuff Together. I made this guitar holder for my wife. It's made of purple heart and walnut, and on the arms I have leather wrap with padding. I think it turned out pretty cool. Here's how I made it. The first piece I'm going to make is the part that mounts to the wall. I'm going to use up some scrap material I have. I'm going to glue these three pieces of walnut together to make one board, and then I'm going to laminate some purple heart over this. Get this piece gluing up while this is drying. I'm going to cut down the purple heart to size. So here's this piece all gluing up here, and I also got this piece. This is the gonna be the arm that holds the guitar, and I just got a piece of walnut sandwiched between two pieces of purple heart. Just gotta wait for these to dry, and then we'll move forward. Here's the stuff I'm bad at. I'm gonna do a mortise and tenon at an angle, so it kind of like sits like this, so that when the guitar sits in here, it's not going to go anywhere. I got everything drawn out in here. So I'm going to do what I can with the bandsaw, which probably won't be much, and then I'm going to try to do it with hand tools. I'm pretty good at shaping stuff. I have a knack with it, but as far as the more woodworking stuff like joinery, I'm still very new. This will probably be the second one I've ever done, so I'll keep my fingers crossed here. Not the prettiest mortise, but it will work. It's strong. Now I'm going to cut out the arms that's going to hold the guitar, and then I'm going to carve the part that mounts to the wall. So I drew this design on the base of this guitar holder. Anything shaded in white is the parts that I'm going to take a router and put it at the depth of the purple heart so that you see the walnut underneath. And I colored it in white so I don't get confused. And then after that's done, I'm going to come in with different chisels and knives and shape all these swirls and whatnot. I went as far as I could with the router, and I hogged some of the parts I couldn't get into out as much as I could with the drill bit. And now it's just a lot of chisel work and knife work and stuff like that.
Gosh darn it! More expletives in size.
Alright, so Valentine's Day is tomorrow. And even though I put that hole in so that to try to prevent it from splitting when I pounded in that wedge, it still managed to split the whole thing in half. So I probably had a few expletives that are going to have to be beeped out. So I'm going to have to glue this back together, wait a few hours, and try to attach that again a little more gingerly, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't split again. Oh man, this project has been more difficult than I anticipated. First of all, Purple Heart is a lot harder to carve than I knew about till after I already started. But I think it turned out good. It's just been a fight with this project ever since I started. And I thought I was about to end it, and then this happened. So I'm just going to push on and hope for the best. Here's the solution I came up with. Alright, so I cut a bigger hole to prevent splitting. I cut a wedge shape to accommodate the wedge a little bit more. I drilled 2 holes beside the mortise here, and I'm going to put 2 screws in beside it to help it keep together and to hopefully prevent splitting. So if this doesn't work now, I'm probably just going to say screw it and go to the mall. I'm not going to hammer it in like a Neanderthal this time. Alright, I think that's good enough. I'm not going to push it any further. Looks like it's finally together. I'm just going to finish this up here. I put some holes in here, drilled to the wall. I'm going to make some plugs to cover this up. I think I'm going to eventually have to glue some padding onto the inside of this where the guitar is going to sit, so that it doesn't mess up the guitar and the guitar can't kind of slip around in there. But looks pretty cool despite all the troubles I had with it. Hey, you ready for your Valentine's Day gift?
Yeah. Whoa. That's cool. Look at all those details. Is this for a guitar?
It is for a guitar.
Cool.
I think I'm going to have to, once the finish fully cures, I'm going to have to add some padding like here and here to hold the guitar.
Cool. That's pretty neat.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
What I'm doing now is I'm adding some padding to where the guitar sits. I have the foam glued down here, and to cover it up I'm putting a strip of leather at the bottom, and I'm wrapping the sides with this wrap here. The last few wraps here, I put a bobby pin in there, and then when I got to the end I put the last strip through the head of the bobby pin, and now I'm just going to pull it through. And then cut it off, and that should hold it tight. Do you like it right about there?
Yeah, I think that works.